Father, Mother God, we ask you this time to call in the highest guidance, the highest light, the highest frequencies as we step forward into this first wave of ascension, as we call in the energy of Joshua, Mary Magdalene, the Holy Mother, the energy of our beloved Mother Gaia, as we stand forth into these powerful frequencies, into this first wave of ascension, as we move forward into the true essence of who we truly are. And in this we thank thee, and so it is. The prayer for the self-love and for ascension. From the Lord God of my being, I am that I am, I decree. I have love for my journey into my ascension. I have compassion for all physical and emotional pain I still need to heal. I give thanks that I am now healing the past and resurrecting the new. As a master of divine expression walking the earth, I now turn on the light on my divinity. I now activate and transform my DNA to its fifth dimensional potential. I now choose to completely heal and rejuvenate my physical body. I choose to remain happy, harmonious, and grateful. I claim the mastery that is mine to manifest my freedom. I allow my divinity to manifest in a most wondrous way. I give thanks that it is done according to God's holy will. I call for shafts of ascension light to blaze through me daily and hourly. So be it, beloved I am. And this is the Ascension affirmation by Archangel Gabriel. I'm a fountain of youth and eternal purity. I am the fullness of my Christ victory. I am one with the heart of God. I am the purity of love. I am the purity of the resurrection flame. I am the purity of the healing flame. I am the purity of the ascension flame. I am the purity of all my desires. I am the purity of all my thoughts and feelings. I am the purity of my intentions. I am the purity of all my chakras. I am the purity of love in physical form. I am God in action in all I do. I am the fulfillment of my ascension in the light. I claim my victory and freedom in the light now. And this is the force field of protection. Light is the most powerful emanation of all creation. It is important to invoke the full power of God's first ray for protection and divine will. In the name of my beloved I Am presence, from the very heart of God, I invoke an invisible shaft of God's first ray of protection to be placed over me. Let it surround every cell, atom, and electron of my being, encapsulating me in an invisible force field of God's holy will. Let this shaft of sapphire blue light expand into my various bodies and all my chakras. Cut me free from anything that is less than the highest light within me. Let the blue flame of divine love guard my force field of protection daily and hourly. I know that I am absolutely protected at all times and in all places. I express my deep gratitude for all assistance given unto me. And so it is. And this is the green healing ray of Master Hilarion, healing through releasing negative energies. I'm a master of divine expression. I now release all separation and limitations that no longer serve my path. I release all vows of poverty and limitations that I've ever made in this and past incarnations. I release all imprints, implants, negative thought forms, black magic spells and curses, negative patterns of the human ego, illness and disease patterns, and all energies that no longer serve my path of light. By the intervention of divine grace with my full intent, I choose to release all energies of separation, limitation, and all blockages back to the universe. I ask for these energies to be purified and transformed into the highest form of light. I invoke the assistance of the angelic realms, Master Hilarion, Mother Mary, Archangel Raphael, and all ascended masters to release from my being and world all levels of energies that are less than my divine blueprint of perfection and my eternal victory into the light through my ascension. So it is, and so be it. And then we're finally going to flood the earth with a violet fire. In the name of the great I Am, I call forth the light of 1,000 suns from the great central sun, angels of violet fire, beloved Saint Germain, beloved Zachiel, holy amethyst, Omoratros, ruler of the violet planet. In the name of God, I am that I am, I saturate the earth and all of her evolution with limitless waves of violet fire. I call for the action of the violet transmuting flame and the action of the will of God to manifest on earth now and forever, an ever-increasing spiral of divine perfection. I call for all discord and activities on earth that are not reflecting the highest light and God's holy purpose to be miraculously swept and transformed by the power of the violet flame into divine love and harmony for the restoration of earth and her people into their original blueprint of perfection that was originally intended. Violet flame, oh violet flame, in the name of God, flood the earth, her people, and all her kingdoms with oceans and oceans of violet fire until every particle of life is restored to divine perfection. May peace and love be spread throughout the earth. May the earth abide in the aura of perfect love. May the earth abide in an aura of peace, love, and freedom. I give thanks it is done, now according to God's holy will. So be it, beloved I am. And for those who have the book, this would be wonderful to do, to infuse every day to flood the earth with a violet fire, including yourself. That's really a powerful affirmation, and I can feel the power in it. So as we allow that energy to wash over us, I'm going to ask for Christ to come in and begin to speak about this first wave of ascension that he spoke to me about today. Greetings, my beloved. Yes, it is I, Christ. I come to you on this most auspicious day. And I ask you, dearest children, to begin to expand your minds. To begin to expand your mind. To begin to expand your mind. Can you allow yourself to believe and to receive that this is the first wave of ascension? We have spoken of this many times before, but this truly is the transformational time of the ascension that many have been waiting for. Despite what you believe or understand is the process of ascension, the frequency that is now being brought forth upon this planet is the first wave of ascension. And what does this mean for you? It simply means, dearest ones, that you're letting go of your human ego and the lower vibrational frequencies that no longer serve you. And you are living, breathing, and existing into the 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th higher dimensional frequencies of light. And you say, how can I expand and ascend at that level and at that rate? We say to you, dearest ones, that you all are existing multidimensionally, and that you all are living in these dimensions already, in various aspects of your soul essence. And today, as you are living in your 3rd dimensional frequency, and you are finding that it is quite uncomfortable, it does not match your vibration, it does not please you, it does not allow you to feel safe or harmonious, then I ask you, dearest children, to move your energy into an ascended frequency that brings you pleasure. And you are saying, what is he talking about? I'm saying to you, dearest children, that you have the choice to raise your frequency into another dimensional frequency, even if it is momentarily in your consciousness, and begin to live from that higher state at all times. What do you choose? Do you choose to remain in the 3rd dimensional frequency, where there is fear, separation, limitation, lack? Or do you choose to raise your frequency in this moment of time into a state of harmony and balance? This is the first wave of ascension, and this energy is present to you at this time, as if you are being swept up into a new vibrational frequency, into a new energy field, and you are able to live from your divine perfected state in your physicality and in your consciousness. This will allow you to remain on earth, if you so choose, and to be detached from the outcome of the third dimensional frequency and all of its disharmonic and separation and fear frequencies. As if you are living in a state of divine grace, knowing and trusting that you are in alignment to your own divine perfection. And as your affirmation calls forth, I call for all discord and activities on earth and within myself that are not reflecting the highest light and God's holy purpose to be miraculously swept and transformed by the power of the violet flame into divine love and harmony for the restoration of my own soul, for the restoration of earth and all kingdoms into their original blueprint of perfection that was originally intended. And so, dear ones, as you call in this energy and you call forth the energy of the violet flame, you can make that choice to transmute all energies that are not in alignment to your own ascension process into the 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th dimensional frequencies. And so, dear ones, I know this may sound preposterous, but you are miracle children of the light. We call you miracle children because you have transformed your frequencies in other lifetimes, other planets, other star systems. You have done this before. Again, this may sound preposterous, but you have done this before. You have transmuted lower frequencies in other time periods, in other dimensional frequencies where you were and are at this moment of time. Simply meaning that here you are on earth going through this period of time where you are being challenged once again to rise above the lower frequencies, just as you have done many times before in other planetary systems, in other civilizations on Earth. And now, in this year of 2020, you are being challenged again to raise your frequency into another level and not be caught up in the separation, the fear, the anxiety. And yes, we will say the ignorance of those who do not understand. We say ignorance only in the sense that it is a misunderstanding. You see, dearest children, how the power of your energies have come together. This powerful frequency, yes, as you felt and heard the disruption of energy, simply was the violet fire purifying your frequencies. Again, this transmission may seem to be a bit far-fetched today, but we say to you, dear one, that there is much that is happening in the celestial realm and in the astral realm and within your atmosphere to begin to purify the lower frequencies upon your earth plane. Know that all of the intensity, all of the chaos is truly necessary because, as we have said before, this is a period of purging. This is a period of purging, and this is for each of you to begin to purge those energies, those emotions that do not serve you. This is a time for you to choose to step forward into your own ascension and live on purpose in your divine perfection. To live in a state of grace. We know this is difficult, and it is difficult for each of you to hold your patience, your tempers, your judgments, your fears. But we say this too shall pass. And when we here are finished with the purification process, then your life will return back to a new normal. And many individuals are being called, as they say, to reset, to purify, and to re-examine the lives that they've been living. This first wave of ascension is necessary for as many as possible to raise their consciousness and their frequencies into the higher realms of light, to merge their energy into unity, consciousness, into oneness. And you see, as I teach my class tomorrow evening on oneness, this is divine timing. That each of you are moving forward into oneness. Oneness with yourself, oneness with all of life. That you are re-merging and reconfiguring your soul and your spirit as one light and one powerful force field of energy. This first wave of ascension has never happened upon your planet before. Many have spoken and have read about this, and even in your biblical teachings, they speak of the rapture, the first wave. And yet, dearest ones, this is what is happening now. That many, as you know, are leaving the planet in their physical forms and ascending, as we have spoken about many times before, through death. And yet many are having the opportunity to ascend in consciousness by remaining on earth and understanding that this is a part of the Christ conscious, unity conscious ascension process. And so as you allow yourself to be patient with those who do not understand, and you hold your light for those who are in need and those who are, say, struggling to move through their own fears, and those who are in authority, who are doing in many ways the best that they can to navigate through this period of time. Do you wish to be a part of the problem, or do you wish to be a part of the solution? The solution for you, if you so choose, is calling forth your force field of energy and transmuting your energy into your divine perfection. And so call upon the energy of the violet fire, the violet flame, to transmute and to restore every thought form, every particle within you that is not of light and love, into divine perfection. As if you are now letting go of the old and making way for the new, as if you are shedding your skin, as if you are like a caterpillar that's going through the chrysalis process and turning into a beautiful butterfly. It is springtime, it is rebirth, it is renewal. Mother Earth herself is shedding her energy frequencies, and she is being reborn and rebirthed again. And so, dear ones, just imagine that you are walking and shedding your earth suit as if you're stepping out of your body and you're merging into your light body, but remaining in your physical form. If you choose to leave your body and ascend, that is fine and well, but you can ascend by remaining physically in your current incarnational experience, but stepping out of the old programming of you. Many of you have been sleepwalking through your life, as they say. And so this is an opportunity to merge into your light body and to allow your consciousness to now be, we will say, ruled or navigated by your light body, by your I Am presence. You are simply allowing your divine perfection to be the calling card of your new signature vibration. Will I engage in the third dimensional thought forms, fears, anxieties? Or do I choose to move forward into this first wave of ascension and be free? Despite what is happening around you, can you hold your peace? Can you hold your tranquility? Can you be the change you wish to see? Can you master you? Indeed, dearest children, you're all masters. I'm going to step back and allow my Mary to speak, for she wishes to call in the energy of Divine Mother and calling in this powerful frequency of love. As you allow yourself to transform these energies and to be at peace. And we thank you, Christ, and we are forever grateful. And before we do that, I'm going to call in the first ray, Royal Blue Flame of God's Will by Master El Moria, the Prayer of Surrender. Beloved Father, Mother God, into thy hands I commend my being. Use my love, my thoughts, and my life in selfless service to thee. Release from me all that hinders the fulfillment of my holy purpose and ascension. Teach me to be kind in the ways of the Brotherhood of Light. Direct and establish my life stream in ways that daily and hourly my true identity in God manifest. Once again, direct and establish my life stream in ways that daily and hourly my true spiritual identity in God manifest. Beloved God presence I am, eternal Father, Mother God, may the covenant that I made with thee be totally fulfilled. May I live my life to feel your love and see your light. May your will manifest on earth as it is in heaven. Into my hands I surrender my being, that through me God be glorified in all things. So be it, beloved I am. So surrender, surrender, surrender. Greetings, dear ones. Yes, it is I, Mary Magdalene. I come to you on this most auspicious day, and I say thank you. I thank you for allowing your hearts to open to the truth of who you are. And as you merge into this first wave of ascension, I ask you that you feel the power of your soul and your spirit merging together as one unified force field of light. As if you're now being stronger, feeling stronger and stronger and stronger, as if the energy is now moving into a force field of light, into your etheric body, into your consciousness, into your subconsciousness, into all aspects of your being, aligning your spirit and your soul as one force field of light, as if you are now encompassed in the tube of light, merging your ego with unity and Christ consciousness into your I Am presence. And there you are protected, there you are insulated, there you are encapsulated into the tube of light, and nothing or no one can affect you as you have chosen to remain in this beautiful state of grace. This is what Joshua and I are asking each of you to do in this first wave of ascension, to simply acknowledge that you have chosen to lift your consciousness, to lift your vibration, to lift your force field of energy into another dimensional frequency. As if you're going on an elevator and then looking down below you and having the view. Do you choose to stay at the lower level of consciousness, or do you choose to ascend, living in a state of truth, of oneness, not being obscured by your fears, anxieties, or your misunderstandings? And there you hold that energy for others to raise their frequency so they may be able to be the change they wish to see. That you're holding the frequency for others as if you're taking each person's energetic frequency by the hand. Each one teach one, each one lead one. That you're helping your fellow brother and sister to ascend, to rise above the mundane. And so today, dearest children, you are the first wave of light bearers. Remember, you've done this before. It is why you're being called forth, why you understand. And so, dearest one, there are many who do not understand, but you will plant the seed of consciousness, and your concern is for your own ascension. First, allow yourself to receive the higher frequencies in your consciousness, and you will know that you have achieved this when you do not feel attached to external outcomes. And I repeat, you will feel this as you will not be attached to external outcomes. You can allow the world to go about its business, and you can navigate through it with grace and ease. And what you need will come to you, as if you will be able to bypass the obstacles that keep you from living your daily life in a state of divine grace. This, dearest children, is our message for you today. To live in joy and remembrance of who you truly are, living in this divine state of grace, and not being obscured by by what is happening externally, not being affected by what is happening in the world. That you are here by divine appointment to be the change you wish to see. And so, dear sons and daughters, know that you are here, for you have chosen to be the messengers of light, to assist others. And so prepare yourself now to receive this golden gift of light that is being presented within your heart. Joshua and I bring to you this golden light. Be the change you wish to see. Be the change you wish to see. Be the change you wish to see. Be at peace, be at peace, be at peace. And truly know that you are loved. And so as we send this energy to you, we thank you for your time. We thank you for your attention. We thank you, beloved children of the light, for you are the first wave of those who have moved into the ascension. And as you lift your energy, you are able to help assist your brother and sister in their own ascension process as well. Go now, my children, be at peace, be at peace, be at peace, and truly know that you are loved. And we thank you, Mary Magdalene, and we thank you, Joshua. We thank all the masters who have brought forth their healing, Master Moria, Archangel Gabriel, Master Hilarion, to all the beings of light who stand with us. We thank you, Father, Mother God. And as always, we send our love to Mother Earth and to all kingdoms, that we may live in our divine perfection. In this we thank thee, and so it is.